Hello ladies and gentlemen, today in front of you we're taking at a pretty interesting watch, kind of a vintage throwback watch. This is the Praesidus A11 Spec 2 military watch with the AmeriQuartz movement, basically American quartz movement. It's a pretty interesting watch. Obviously it's a recreation of World War II style watch. That's something that will be used in the field. And this brand kind of produces all types of watches like that. They have automatic versions as well, which I did review. And I think it's a pretty cool theme. They have a few different variations. This is one of their newest releases, I believe, and it comes in at $215 direct from their website. I will drop a link to them down in the description below so you can check them out after this video. Anyway, the watch itself comes in a pretty cool kind of military style box, which I'll show you right now, with a dog tag actually. So this is the box it comes. As you can see, all the letter and everything like that is very, and the packaging is very kind of, World War II kind of, packaging, kind of themed, I would say. Which is pretty cool. Inside the box, as you can see here, you do get the brand name. Inside the box, you will get your hang tag. You will get also, if I can take this off, under here you get a dog tag. And there it is. As you can see, your warranty card is actually a dog tag, which is pretty cool. You actually scan this right here. I thought that was quite interesting. Something, kind of different. Anyway, getting into the watch itself. The watch is crafted of solid 316L stainless steel. We have that off-white dial, which kind of has, it looks very vintage. The case itself is sandblasted, which is pretty nice, actually. And then the tops of the lugs are highly polished, so it's a nice little contrast you get there. The crown is polished as well. It's a pull-and-push crown, so this is definitely not something to take underwater, I would say. This has 50 meters or 5 ATMs of water resistance. Now, the dial itself is actually pretty cool. It's a nice off-white color. We get that railroad track, which is pretty typical of watches of this era. Nice long pilot-style hands or field-style hands with a gray tint and a fake patina you can see on the hands there. Then you get 0 through 60 or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, which is actually quite interesting. I haven't seen a configuration like that before. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Everything looks pretty authentic, like of that era, which I would say. The actual case, getting into actual case dimensions here, we're looking at 40 millimeters diameter, so it's really not that bad. It's a pretty nice size for a watch like this. 12.5 millimeters thick. That includes that domed mineral crystal. It's sapphire coated though, and there is some anti-reflective coating. So it's a mineral crystal which is domed, and it has sapphire coating. So it's not a genuine sapphire domed crystal, but it's still pretty tough. It seems pretty tough when you touch it. Now, the watch itself, top to bottom or lug to lug, we're looking at 47 millimeters, so it really doesn't wear that big, this watch. A pair of 20 millimeter lugs in between, making it very wearable for the modern man. Now, the watch itself has the AmeriQuartz quartz movement, the 6130. As you can see, taking around the dial right there. And yeah, it's a pretty, simple American quartz movement. Has a decent battery life as well. Accuracy on quartz movements are much better than automatic movements, as most of you guys know. Pretty simple to function. One movement from the crown, one position outwards, and the movement will hack, and you can set the time there. Pretty nice resistance on the crown, no issues there. Everything functions as it should. Push it back down, and it starts running again. Simple as that, guys. Very simple. Taking a look at the case back. As you can see, spiral brush finish, screwed down case back. Pretty interesting design on the outer portion where it screws down. Just some basic specifications, as you can see here. Nothing too crazy. Praesidus type A11 assembled. You can see that assembled in the USA. So these are assembled in the USA. Obviously the parts come from Asia and then they assemble it in the USA. Obviously the movement is not from Asia, it's from America. Which is pretty cool. A lot of brands are doing that now. They're kind of starting to use AmeriQuartz movements, which is quite interesting. Anyway, there also is some loom on the watch as well. And we'll get a little loom shot towards the end of the video. Now taking a look at this band, it's really, really cool. It's kind of like a vintage canvas style band. Really looks very kind of World War II era, obviously, to go along with the whole theme of the watch. Nice custom buckle, 2 safety keepers. You do get a leather backing and quick release as well, making this really, really easy to swap straps. Obviously this can look very good on a NATO band, a rubber band, a leather band, pretty much any band actually. But yeah, as you can see here, he did add drilled lug holes, which is really nice, allowing you to easily swap bands. Even though this does have quick release, you won't be needing to use those drilled lug holes unless you're using a watch band, that doesn't have a quick release. But anyway, I want to take a look at the loom. I haven't taken a look at the loom yet, and let's see what it's all about, guys. Straight into a loom shot. As you can see, there is loom on the hands, which is pretty bright in actual green. Tip of the seconds hand is loomed, and actually those numerals are loomed, as you can see there. The 60, it's kind of loom going, it's not that strong on the numerals, but there is a little loom on those numerals, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I think it's pretty decent, the loom, you know, for the price. On my wrist today, I'm wearing the Orient Flieger. This is an automatic Flieger I bought 2 years ago. And I mean, one of my most reliable watches and most affordable. I believe I paid $140 on Amazon for this one. And it's been running great. In-house automatic Orient movement, great loom. Changed the band from the bracelet, obviously. But yeah. Not too bad for, you know, a daily beater. On my 6.5-inch wrist, the watch fits really nice across my wrist, I must say. The band's actually pretty comfortable, quite surprising, considering the material. And yeah, obviously it's pretty legible. It's a very legible watch, those large numerals, and that railroad track, which really sticks out to my eyes. Very easy to read at a glance, something you really want in a kind of field-style watch, so I'm glad they got that down. But yeah, other than that, the band's pretty comfortable, and definitely can wear it straight out of the box. Furthermore, guys, I think if you're in the market for a field-style watch, something of a vintage era, and you're looking for something with a decent case quality, an American quartz movement for $200, you know, something that kind of has a little history to it, I would say. Pretty nice case cut and finish, and really interesting case back as well. I like how they really executed the case back. It looks very kind of vintagey. And the band as well. Everything kind of really matches up down to the packaging. I think they did a pretty good job. But yeah, other than that, for $215, I think you're getting your money's worth. The only thing I would, little niggle, maybe if they can add a sapphire crystal, that would be really cool. Just to give it a more luxurious feel. But for $215, I don't think you really can complain too much about that. Other than that, everything works great. Their shipping was fast. Everything functions as it should. You're getting it assembled in the USA watch, which is quite rare nowadays. And everything functions great. No quality control issues. The finishing, everything is on point. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews coming at you with the Spec 2 from Praesidus Watch Company. We'll drop a link to them. You can check them out. They're all over Instagram, Facebook, all over the place. And I will see you guys on the next one. Definitely share the video. Throw the video a like, guys. And a lot more content coming up real soon. Smash that subscribe button right now. I'll see you real soon. Bye.